Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Fallout 4, picking up where we left off. We're at the Starlight Drive-In, and we're going to go and clear 2 or 3 more locations today. I say 2 or 3 because I don't really want to do more than 3 in a part, just because obviously that's a lot of loot. And one thing I actually forgot to mention that I probably should is this overpass here right under, like around here, is I talked about it before, but you had I can't remember what I can't even remember what I called them, but I had stationary and patrolling random encounters. Um, this overpass here can actually spawn those as well, which is fine for the most part. But there are times where it gets. Oh yeah, and there's also usually Brahmin over here. But there are times where it can get like raiders spawn there or something, which doesn't count as an attack on your settlement, even though obviously they're so close that they will in fact attack your settlement. But yeah, we're heading over here to Bedford Station. Oops. Oh. So that we can clear out this location. As you can see, it's a ghouly place. And while it does say caution, it doesn't seem like they actually are coming towards me. I must be far enough outside the range that they don't register me. This is actually an interesting location just because like its its size is weird because like obviously like this is the station, this one building right here, but there's shit in a bunch of these train cars as well, including this one that I'm right next to. I don't know where the hell the other one went. Maybe I should have my shotgun ready if I'm gonna be getting into train cars. Oh, no, I don't want to sleep. Thanks, though. Take the cap stash. I did go and clear out my inventory between parts. As you can see there, it got railway spikes. Now, if we were a higher level, in this train car would also be the railway rifle, which is what you use those spikes on. Now, the railway rifle is a pretty decent weapon. It does a good chunk of damage. The the spikes are fairly easy to come by. Usually, if you find some, you find a lot.
Caution, sir. I do believe something is stalking.
Oh, so that was a legendary one at the end there that I just shot.
Found you.
Wow, he like didn't care about that first shot of mine he took. So yeah, as you saw there, that I do believe is our first legendary enemy. Because the other one that most people normally fight first is the legendary Radroach in the Olivia station there, but obviously it didn't spawn. So yeah, we've got the Chameleon Raider right leg. Enemies have a hard time detecting you while you're sneaking and not moving. So basically, this has the legendary enchantment of stealth. It's honestly pretty decent. It's a shame that it's on Raider armor, which is pretty bad. But I mean, we're not really going to be getting any really good legendary stuff until we're a high enough level for the better armor pieces to spawn. There are ways to change legendary equipment, but we'll go over that once we get to the location that it's better to do at. Like, there is a location where you can actually farm for a specific, and I mean very specific, legendary. So like legendaries, if you don't have any mods installed, like I don't, you can't change. Oh, here's Dutchman. Uh, but I'm talking about this, so we'll come back and loot him in a minute. You can't change the legendary factor itself. So like that chameleon that's on there, that's there. Like that's never going to change. But I can still upgrade it just as I could with any other piece of raider armor. So like if I wanted to make it better, and it's the same with weapons. If you get a legendary weapon, and it has, let's say, double shot, your oh, I found a dead drop with a trilby hat. That's what that symbol means, by the way. We'll learn about those when we get to the railroad stuff. Um, in fact, I do believe that there's even like a quest or something that involves those dead drops. Maybe it's just like a random miscellaneous thing. But yeah, you can still upgrade it. So there is a location where you can farm for a specific weapon or armor that has the right legendary type on it, and then you can upgrade it to be just as good as anything else. But anyway, let's get into the history of this place. Dutchman's instructions. That should be miscellaneous. Deliver your package to the old switching station. The runner arrives at midnight. If you need gear, look for the blue barrel. So yeah, that's to indicate the blue barrel that we found. I don't think anything happens if you wait here until midnight. But yeah, so this is a railroad safe house, basically, that they use, and I think we'll actually find out more about it here in a second. But yeah, I do believe that you can get sent here for like a bunch of random quests and that. Little bottle, desk fan, board. Alright. A critical failure in the track switching system has been detected. Please clear the tracks. Spotlight control to activate the lights. And then let's actually eject the holotape. And now if we go outside, you can see that the lights are active that are on the outside of the place, which is, if you're trying to be stealthy isn't good, but since we only like half care about being stealthy, it's fine. But we'll listen to this. All right. So yeah, that was the railroad trying to get a synth, which we actually haven't ran into yet in this part, out of this place. So over here, though, we have Helena.
Good pickings?
We have her instructions. The package arrives at midnight. So now I'm assuming that they were part, or that she was one of the railroad people, and like the one that he's like, she's late. And obviously she wasn't late, she was dead, which I guess can be considered late as well. Is there something else? Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. Um, but yeah, Helena there was the one they were waiting for. Obviously, whoever attacked them uh, knew about this and killed her before Dutchman and the guy arrived. Dutchman and A9 arrived. Um, I don't think that you ever really find out more about them. There is a terminal fairly late in the game, like basically at the end of the game, um, where you do actually find out about a bunch of different runaway synths that the Institute is tracking. Once again, bunch of stuff that in this playthrough we have not got to, but I still suspect most of you watching this still know, because the game's been out long enough now that I doubt any of you are completely blind or dense about what happens in this game. And you know, like the basics, like the gist of most of the things here. Ooh, Stalker, that one is apparently fairly strong. There we go. And all he had was a ladle. That's probably the worst part about the ghouls in this game. They're generally not hard to take down. Even like the stronger ones usually aren't that bad to take down. Like the Reavers can do a pretty decent amount of damage in that, but they never get overly powerful, right? But at the same time, you do get ones like the Stalker. Like, how many bullets did I just use on him? And I got a ladle. Clearly not worth it. There we go. Yeah, clearly not worth it, but, you know, can't really help it. Whereas when you fight, like, raiders and that, even, like, the shittiest raider has generally ammo and some kind of equipment on him. So now we're on the loading dock. I don't know what's with all the cement blocks out there. I'm guessing they're from the quarry. All cargo manifests are to be logged to this terminal. Logs will be maintained locally for 6 months before being archived to holotape. Intake shipments occur between 8 and 8:30. Delivery to the quarry is expected no later than 12, no exceptions. Output shipments occur between 15 and 17. Cargo designated miscellaneous should be forwarded to the quarry. Notify Foreman Lanahan upon arrival for further instructions. Well, no, because we didn't really find out that there was anything screwy going on at the quarry. That was at the Wicked Shipping thing. Oops. Alright. So on the 22nd, this is all that they got. Then on the 23rd, this is what they got. I'm not going to bother to read it all out because I'm sure that nobody cared. Obviously, that last one was pending because that was the date that the bombs fell, so, you know, they obviously didn't really get those lit up, did they? Is cargo handler's note. Davis, you see the garbage in today's shipment? Even I can see that steel's no good. A couple of beams were already rusted through. Someone's going to get killed. Damn suits, always trying to cut corners. Once again, not this place, while it's location wise, it's not horrible. Like I said, it's got separate buildings, it's got the train cars, it's got the overpass. Not that we're going up there, but it's got like the collapsed overpass. Like location wise, it's a great location, and it's even got like a little bit of a story with Dutchman and Helena. But you know, story wise, lore wise, it's kind of a bust. I mean, you don't really get a huge amount of lore or story about it. You get the little bit about the railway, and that's more or less it. I mean, but you know, what can you do? All right. So that was Bedford Station, which took us 15 minutes, which isn't bad. We'll shut off our light as we head this way. Weird. Should be here, yeah. As you can see gunfire down there. Hey, we reached level 14.
You and me.
Oh, so we got a settler here, being attacked by a bunch of mole rats.
Huh? Do this.
Come on. There we go, in the head. So this settler is always here. He can, depending on your level, actually, they can get taken out rather quickly. It can also spawn 2 settlers here.
Thought I saw something.
But yeah, it can spawn 2 settlers here. It's usually just 1, but it can be 2. The mole rats are always here, and they always come in. I popped it out of the ground. That other one jumping into the... And we'll critical hit the one up on the hill before it can go in. I hate shooting mole rats myself. It's very rare against like the little critters like that I won't use bats just because it's such a pain to hit them. All right, is that all of them?
Excuse me. Hi, how are you? Huh?
Must not be all of them. So once you've cleared out all... Yeah, I was going to say, couldn't have been all of them. There we go.
This time. Thanks for the help.
There it is. Yeah. So yeah, once you've cleared out all of the mole rats, he'll give you 50 caps for helping him. It's not a huge amount, and I mean, he's just a random settler. Like, he doesn't get a name. You can't recruit him to your settlement or anything afterwards, which would be cool, but you know, or would be nice anyway. But yeah, you just get like a little extra bonus. If there's 2 settlers, by the way, like I said, they can spawn 2. You still only get the 50. One of them will give you the 50. Oh. One of them will give you 50. The other one will just give you nothing. Like, they'll just talk to you like a normal settler. And by talk to you, I mean go like, hey, what's up? Yeah, whatever. Like, not actually talk. But yeah, if you're a high enough level, because obviously there's different breeds of mole rats as well as like any other critter in the wasteland, or anything in the wasteland really. Even like the raiders and that have different like tiers in that. They'll spawn some mole rats that are way too powerful for the settler, and like as you show up, the settler will get like 1 or 2 shots off, and then you'll just get fucking wrecked. Like, once again, it's not like it makes too much of a difference. It's a random settler. You get 50 caps. Whoop-de-doo, right? But you know, it's always nice to help a guy out. You know? Fungus. Yeah. But yeah, it's It's a lot of mole rats. If you ever need mole rat bits and you haven't been here, you can get a lot. I don't know why you would need mole rat bits, but I mean, I'm sure there's something. I guess you need mole rat meat to capture something in the traps. I don't remember which it is that takes mole rat meat. Maybe you just want to put up a bunch of mole rat heads as trophies, and I think you need the mole rat teeth for that. I'm not reading anything off that computer. Is that everything here? Looks like it. Check that. Let's see. Go this way though. There's nothing really of importance at that location. But if we go over here, you can see there's a lake, and you can see that there's a crashed vertibird. So if we, there's an 8, did actually bring one with me, right? Papa Radix. There it is. Get some power armor. So yeah, if you need another set of power armor, there you go. Obviously, when you're in power armor, you do take less radiation damage, but you still take radiation damage. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess we can take it there, and then I'll just leave it outside while we go in. Let's see, because the landfill didn't take us like any time at all. So yeah, we'll clear the. We are going to get to all 3 locations in this part. Awesome. Alright, I will leave it over by this red car so that I'll be able to find it when I'm done. But yeah, welcome to the Wildwood Cemetery. It hasn't popped up yet, but I'm sure it will momentarily. Actually, an actual place in real life, built near, Winchester or something, I want to say, because he gave them the money for the something or other. Hang on, I just saw this, and yeah, so Wildwood Cemetery in Winchester, Massachusetts, because William Winchester donated $3,000 to the town to build it, as long as they named the town after him. Now, $3,000 may not sound like a lot. I mean, it's obviously still a lot of money, but I mean, to have something named after you, $3,000 doesn't seem like a lot. But gotta remember, 1851. That was like a fucking quadrillion dollars fucking our time. Oh, right, is a thing you can do here as well. Don't have a stealth alloy.
Hey,
Something you need, sir?
Yeah, I want you to
go check that out.
Well, that's not really what I wanted you to do, but go that way.
Wait there.
Presently, sir.
Okay. Now, if I can do this, so as you can see, there's like this weird thing here. Go in, though. There you go, and you can hear the guy walking. Hopefully he won't see me. So when you come into this altar, this raider will spawn behind you and come in. But if he doesn't detect you, he'll do this. If he does detect you, though, he will consistently search for you, and you won't actually get to see him do this. It's just a neat little.
Hey.
Yeah, unfortunately, he saw me. Sorry, buddy. You shouldn't have looked left. Where the fuck did he disappear? He's not okay. So he's not supposed to disappear when you shoot him, but whatever. It didn't seem like he had anything worthwhile on him anyway. Even I'm not crass enough to take flowers from the grave. But yeah, as you can see, he has like a weird little altar here. He's actually supposed to pray at the altar, I do believe, not like to the side here, because that's very weird that he did that. But yeah, if you as long as he doesn't detect you, he'll do that. As soon as he detects you, though, he'll stop. He'll stop doing that and just walk around looking for you, or walk around just like patrolling regularly. Now you can get ghouls to spawn in here, but if you, I think on your first visit, they won't spawn or something, or it's possible they won't spawn on your first visit. As you can see, it is a rather large cemetery. You can also break a lot of these tombstones. Once again, not a dick, not gonna desecrate a cemetery, at least not in this game. But yeah, you can get a bunch of feral ghouls to spawn here as well, but as you can see, they didn't spawn for me, which is fine. They're feral ghouls. You don't get a whole lot of important stuff from them anyway. But yeah, there's some mausoleums you can go into, other ones you can't. If you really want some dead flowers to decorate your place, or empty vases, you can come here and grab those. What's this one? Why is this one lit up? Don't know. I don't think, yeah, none of these have like names or anything on them. As you can see, it is like, it does have some writing on them, but it's just scribbles. It's not like actual writing. Don't know why there's a. Oh, well, apparently somebody was visiting. Excuse me, there is a grave with their baby when the bombs fell, which is a little saddening, but here we go. Total hack includes the turret hacking source code. So what that does, the turret override program. I do believe you need to keep it. Yeah, you keep it in your inventory, and then whenever you hack into a system that has a turret attached to it, it'll give you more options. So like the next time, or I guess the first time, because I don't think we've actually come across one of those yet. So yeah, when we come across a terminal that has a turret attached to it, you'll be able to see what it can do. It's one of those things where I'm probably not going to be able to tell you what isn't normally there, because this is a very got a metal bucket and clearly a grave here, but no headstone on that one.
Hey. Over here.
Oof, really far away apparently. But yeah, that's the cemetery. You get total hack, which is nice because it does give you that. Oh, here's the raider. I don't know how the hell he ended up all the way out here. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot outside of that to get here. If you're hard up for bones, obviously you can get a bunch of those as well. Once again, though, I don't know. Is that the lawnmower? I don't know why you'd be hard up for bones, but that is a thing that there is a bunch of here. So yeah, we'll grab our power armor here. Another half-hour part, not bad. 3 locations apart, I mean, we'll clear the map in no time until, we get to a location that requires multiple parts again. But yeah, a lot of the flower vases with and without plants, I mean, once again, not like the biggest find in the world, but if you're looking for some very specific stuff, and it's pretty good. And then obviously to get the total hack and turret override program is nice as well. And there we go. We've got even more magazines in there. We've got 2 full things, so we can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can hold 10 more magazines. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next part will be a building one. Like I said, I think we're going, unless I change my mind in the next few minutes before I start recording it, we're probably going to build a clinic in Sanctuary. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for our first building episode.